I was a big fan of Charlie's Angels. So when they first came out, I didn't have the Cry My Job. I saved up my money as a grown adult to get the Drew Barrymore and the Cameron Diaz. I don't have the Lucy Liu because they didn't have it at the store when I got them. I do have all of the Lady Ghostbusters. And then I also have these, which I just found in my garage. Sometimes if I need to act things out, have them. I make the tiger pretend he's Crispin Glover, the bad guy. I'm an adult.
Kirsten's Agenda is the name of my show. It's a way to make art and learn stuff and grow. There will be lots of segments and maybe some guests. 10 minutes of deep breath, that is my quest. If while we're here, then our insides expand to be more compassionate to our fellow man and woman and person. And remember, the truth is that kindness is cool. Have sex with my feelings and being cruel. Because our power, it lies in our minds and our hearts. Opening up is a really good place to start. Kirsten's Agenda.
For 4 years, I've been really mad at Betsy DeVos. I don't know. I just see her name and I get angry because she was the head of the Department of Education, which I think is a very important department, and I don't like the way she handled it. And anytime anything had to do with the school thing, I would get mad and I would say it's her fault. And I would feel energy about that fault. Additionally, during the pandemic, if I tell myself, there's like, my kitchen will be clean, and then it'll be like one fork. I'll be like, it's just one fork. I don't have to. And then it'll be 6 forks, and then it will be 6 forks and a plate. And then all of a sudden, the whole thing is covered with plates. And then I'm like, it's my fault but then I'll go farther and like, it's the pandemic's fault. And then it's the people who didn't handle the pandemic. And there is an energy that comes out of me when I get to place blame on a person or a thing or a place or an event, whether it be internal or external. However, I do think that these guys, I love this. I do think that these guys are the ones who do a lot of the fault and the blame, because the thing I've been thinking a lot about fault, because daddy, father, boyfriend, God, person, the person that just Trump, that guy. We could fault him. We could fault the administration for a lot of stuff. And now it's like, oh, these are the people I picked, so I really shouldn't fault them. And I have to learn that lesson, right? And to be honest, I don't know. It's just, fault is very tricky because there's a lot of, it feels good to be justified. And it feels good. There's something when you get taken off the hook of having to be responsible, the ability to respond, that these are just wonderings. They're wonderings because, I don't know the answers. I do think, though, I go to hours of therapy. And I feel like this show is a bargain because for 10 minutes you get condensed bits of my therapy because Joni shares a lot of stuff. Okay. Is it better if you know whose fault it is? Can you heal yourself and place fault at the same time? I don't think you can. What is more important? Finding the fault and making the person aware of the fault, or self-repair? I think we all have different answers to that question. All right. This is a segment I like to call, I'm going to read from my journal. 1993. It was a rough time, everybody. Mary wants me to make a list of the bullshit things my father says and a list of what I need to do to move out. I feel lazy and tired and sad. Sometimes I am a lesbian. Many things I would like to do today. I want to nap, but I know I'll be so mad. I know I'll hate myself and feel guilty. And I also know that's dumb because I'm entitled to some vacation time. This is a list I had. Call Victoria's Secret. I used to work at Victoria's Secret. Exercise, wash car, go to thrift store, begin my move out list. Take a nap. Make an exercise tape. What's an exercise tape? Oh, this is because I could make tapes in 1993. I don't share that with you so that you feel sorry or you feel, because I feel icky almost when I read it, but I know that this is a past time and I didn't have a lot of stuff in my tool chest yet. A lot of people don't. And it encouraged me to get a bigger tool chest. I share it with you in case you feel like that, because people admire me. I don't know if they should. I had a woman write on Twitter the other day, don't look it up and don't say anything to her. Do me a favor, okay? And she said, I used to admire you. And I wrote her back and I was like, I don't need you to admire me. I just want us to, just like live on earth. And basically I was like, be respectful to each other or whatever. And in the end, that's what ended up happening. But I think though that people admire people that they can see from afar. And you don't know that like those people were in places that you've been in, maybe will be in places that you've been in that you've felt really sort of not good. And I've been in those places and I know everybody else has been in those places. And sometimes it feels good to be like, oh yeah, you can get anywhere you want from exactly where you are. This is my Drew Barrymore Barbie from Charlie's Angels, the first one. And she's going to play the part of the person who has deeply wronged me. You didn't deeply wrong me. You're just playing a part. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. You hurt me, so I hate you. I want all your organs to be put into a stew because my hurt is real and you should pay for how you've really gone and jacked up my day. Wait, that is mean and I am kind and you really only did that awful thing a handful of times. And did it really happen how I said? Or maybe I made it a bigger deal inside my head. No, you're a fink. The blame's on you. But maybe I'm the one to blame. I don't know what to do because I feel so wronged. Is it then right to make you pay for how I feel by getting in a fight? Wait, the goal is to mend my hurt parts. My hurt parts, not to defend. How it's you who should pay, which takes my time and is a waste of my day that I could spend calming me. That's how I really can be free. And I don't care whose fault it is, you or me. I have more interesting things to do with my energy. I'm not saying you should throw Drew Barrymore on the ground. It's just a metaphor that they're in your mind and you've released them. I release you. And wizardry shall not pass. You know whose fault this show is?